Welcome to the Hurst Trading Room. This is our video update for the 15th of April 2013. We've had another very good week, a very profitable week. It would seem that the dominant cycle that's been stretching in the market moves and making it quite challenging to identify the FLD and price interactions recently is probably losing momentum, and the cyclic picture in all of the markets that we're trading is definitely becoming clearer, which is making it easier to make profitable trades. Before we take a look at the markets, please make sure that you have read and understood these disclaimers. Let's quickly run through the current situation in each of the markets that we're trading. First of all, the S&P 500. I entered into a long trade last week on Tuesday, and in fact the price crossed the FLD on the Monday, but because of our Monday rules I didn't enter on the Monday. I entered on the Tuesday, and our T1 target was reached on the Wednesday, as well as our T2 target right up at the top of the day, and so we have only our trade 3 open, and at the moment of course we have our break-even stop on that trade 3. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq was a very similar situation. The price rose up to the FLD on the Tuesday, so our Monday rule didn't apply in the case of the Nasdaq, at which point of course I entered into the long trade. Our T1 target was reached the next day on the Wednesday, and on the Thursday the price reached up to within about 3 ticks of our T2 target. And so we still have 2 open trades here, but of course I am applying the rules that we use when price almost reaches the T2 target and misses it by only a few ticks. This is a perfect example of that kind of situation. Let's take a look at our forex pairs. First of all, the euro to US dollar. We of course entered the euro US dollar forex pair about 2 weeks ago on this Thursday over here, as price crossed up above the FLD. In fact, the FLD has shifted ever so slightly because this 40-week cycle trough has now been confirmed in the phasing analysis, and our T1 target was hit on the bar of entry, and that was somewhere over here, and our T2 target was hit on the next day. You know this from last week's videos, and our T3, our trade 3, is still open, and we are now implementing our 3-bar trailing stop, which is at this level over here at the moment. Of course it will move every day, and so that's been a really profitable trading opportunity for us in the euro to US dollar, and a category long trade as the euro has bounced out of that 40-week cycle trough. Finally, the British pound to US dollar, we entered into a long trade here, at which time it was an A category trade. Strictly speaking, I should have exited from that A category trade probably with a small profit, and then re-entered into a C category trade as discussed last week. And so the trade that we're now in is in fact a C category long trade. Our T1 target was reached on the Friday of 2 weeks ago, so that was our T1 target. Our T2 target was reduced, as I discussed last week, because of the actual level of the price crossing of the FLD, and as discussed last week I exited this trade 2 at the level of the previous week's high, or in fact a few ticks above it. So that was our T2 target, so we made slightly more profit out of our T2 target, and now we have our 3-bar trailing stop, which has been implemented, and means that we will exit from our trade 3 at the level of the 3-bar trailing stop, which at the moment will exit at a very small profit. Of course, we are going to be entering into a short trade next at the level of the FLD, and so in fact our exit level for the trade 3 will be at the level of the FLD, and so we're getting very close to completing that trading opportunity. And speaking of the next trade, let's take a look at the trading opportunities that we will be taking advantage of next in each one of these instruments. Upcoming trading opportunities are available for the Hurst Trading Room in the Hurst Cycles Trading Academy. Please go to our Sentient Trader website at sentienttrader.com/training courses/Hurst Trading Room for more information about the Hurst Trading Room element of the Hurst Cycles Trading Academy.